Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Creekbox TV. We're here on Sports Talk. I'm the host, Alan Hanley. I'm here with my good buddy, Chase Daniels, the new head basketball coach of the girls here in Homerville, man, for Clinch County. You know, you just got through with football, Chase.
Yeah.
And I guess we got through Friday. You started practicing Saturday, maybe?
Oh, we started practicing about a month and a half ago.
A month and a half ago. But now you can put 100% just nothing, strictly basketball, man, and that's got to be tiring, man. I know you're basketball, you're the head coach, but there's no break from football to basketball, man. We had a good year. I want to congratulate you on football, man. Coach Tyson, y'all did a great job. We lost 2 games to the same team, and they ended up winning state. Irwin had a fine football team.
They had a great team. Their defense, one of the best I've ever seen.
You know, they did. They knew what we were going to do, and it's not just that. They were just good. They were better than us up front.
Yeah, they were.
You know, I mean, and you hate to lose, but it takes a little salt off of it when they're better than you.
That's right.
And they were not only better than us, they were better than everybody.
Yeah.
We're the only team that played them within 14 points all year.
We held them to 2 first downs in that semifinal game in the first half. They only had 2 first downs.
That's right. And that's when you got to take advantage.
Yeah.
They held on, but, man, their coach, with all the pain that he's been under, man, you love to see. That's like a movie that was made, you know, for them. And they're from our region, so you can pull for them, man.
That's right.
That's how it's supposed to be. But, man, we're done with football now. How's it feel to be the girls' basketball coach?
Man, I love it. I really do. I'm enjoying it. I love that team, just all the girls on it, the individuals, and you know, got most of the girls back that I had from middle school. And
that's right.
I really am enjoying it.
And that's a lot of people don't remember. You coached these girls in middle school.
I did for 2 years.
For 2 years, and I mean, y'all won a lot of games with this group, didn't you?
I won 2 conference championships.
Man, and I think that was a good hire by the Board of Education, because I think that helped with you having experience of coaching there at the middle school, and you've coached baseball, basketball. What all have you coached, Chase?
Football, baseball, and basketball here, and I've coached soccer too when I was at Pierce.
So you actually know the rules to soccer, where nobody else in Clinch County knows them. You actually know them.
Yeah, I do. I know them.
See, we call it kickball in Homerville. But, man, you're 2-0. Let's talk about who we played. We played Telfair. Great game. We won 59 to 53. And then last night, man, the girls done a great job against Charlton. Man.
They did.
And Charlton's improved from last year.
Yeah, I talked to Coach Cruz, Jesse Cruz, the head coach from Charlton, after the game, and he told me they actually took Telfair to overtime last week. And
Telfair was actually in the Final Four last year, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Along with us.
Telfair's a playoff team.
But they usually, man, when they're on with them 3-point shots, you can't do nothing. They got great coaching over there in Telfair. What's the difference now when you coach them in middle school and now you have them in high school? Is it basically the same, Chase? You get a little bit more physical now?
More physical. The speed of the game's a lot faster, and the crowds are bigger, so the girls have a little more nerves before the game.
That's right, man.
But it's still the same game.
That's right, same game, man. And the girls, the crowd we had last night was a great crowd, man. It was 70. Our side was 70-80% full.
Yeah.
And then we had a lot of people watching on Creekbox last night, so had a great crowd. Man, one thing that I've noticed that you started last night, and even in the first game from talking to a few people, you're having an opportunity to play and create depth early on. I noticed that, you know, last year we played 6 people. Last night I think you played 11, maybe 12 girls.
14, all 14 got in.
All 14, I knew it was, but I'm talking about you were playing them in the first half.
Yeah. We rotate generally, let's see, we rotate about 9 girls.
You know, and I mean, that makes a world of difference to me.
It does.
I noticed when you press a lot, then when you rotate, it gives our starters an opportunity to rest, and then it builds depth down the line when we're going to need it down the road.
That's right. We lose 3 key seniors off of this team with Sanaya, Shanatica, and Nyla after this year, so I'm trying to build some depth for next year.
Well, man, we're going to take our first break, and we're going to come back and talk some more Clinch County girls basketball. We'll be right back.
For the best pizza and wings in town any day of the week, check out Huey's One Stop in Homerville. Drop by, fuel up, and let Mr. Nick Patel and staff serve you some mouth-watering pizza and wings that you won't soon forget. Or just take that favorite pizza and box of wings home. Call 912-487-2338 to order your pizza and wings every Friday night after the game. Huey's One Stop, 193 Church Street, Homerville. Jerry J's Hog and Bones in Homerville is the restaurant for any time of day, whether it's breakfast, lunch, dinner, or that special holiday meal. From pancakes to pulled pork and chicken salad to ribeye steak, Jerry J's Hog and Bones has the best food and service around. Oh yeah, and don't forget our great catering service. Go Panthers!
There's a reason why we're South Georgia's automotive superstore.
Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep and Ram, Chevy,
Nissan on the east side.
Walker Jones Used Car Mega Center.
GMC.
Coming soon, the all-new Walker Jones Honda.
Toyota.
We've got it all, so why shop anywhere else?
Lee Engineering and Construction Company in DuPont, Georgia has been a part of the community since 1935 and is proud to support Clinch County athletics. The prayer of the entire Lee Engineering family is that our Lord and Savior will richly bless our schools, community, and nation.
You're watching Creekbox TV.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Creekbox TV. I'm Alan Hanley. We're live here on Sports Talk. I'm with my good buddy, Chase Daniels, the head coach of the Clinch County Panther girls team, and also he coaches defense on the football. When you're at a Class A program, you kind of do a little bit of it all, don't you, Chase?
You wear many hats.
Hey, man, we were talking about the win last night and how much depth you're creating for this year's run. Let's talk a little bit now. What does the region look like? How does the region, it's always tough here on this side, so what does our region look like, Chase?
I really don't know. Talking to some people, they said that Lakeland was going to be down a little bit from losing some big people, but then everybody's saying they're competing with everybody, so they're always going to play us tough, especially over there.
Yeah, they beat us over there last year.
Yeah, and then I think that the two teams that I think everybody's saying to beat's Turner and Wilcox.
Turner and Wilcox. And you know, we already talked about Telfair. Traditionally, they're at the Elite Eight, it seems like every year. Wilcox, man, they do have a lot of people come back from last year, and they were good last year.
Yeah, yeah.
And Wilcox, Turner, and Telfair, that's basketball.
That's right. They're basketball schools, especially their girls. They have good programs.
They do. And Telfair's got a good girls softball. I think they ended up playing for the championship maybe, or they made it to the Final Four this year, last couple of years. We got a lot of people that watch Telfair. Man, what's our offense and defense? What have you changed any of that coming into this year? We doing anything different that they done last year that you have come in since you're the head coach and changed anything?
I didn't get to watch them too much last year. I don't know exactly what all they did, but I'm pretty much running a lot of the same stuff I ran with them in middle school because they're familiar with it. I know I ran it when I was at varsity at Pierce, and we're just trying to fine-tune those plays, really.
And I mean, it's pretty much. I noticed last night, man, when you press and when you steal the ball, there's no play you're calling. You just go shoot the ball. You know, you're trying to. We had a couple of runs last night. You know, Charlton come back right there. We got up by 14, and Charlton cut it down to 6. Then you pressed, and we went on several runs of 8-0, 6-0. You know, and kind of put them away. Charlton didn't have much depth. You know, and that was the difference. But is that something that you'd have to pick out and say, all right, we're going to press? I mean, do y'all work on that? Is there a time you're going to do that, or is it just?
Well, I knew I was going to press Telfair in the fourth quarter. Angel got in foul trouble early, and I was just trying to save their legs and then press them in the fourth quarter, which we did and ran out with the win. But we usually try to start the game off pressing and set the tone and just kind of go from there. And you can't press the whole game, obviously.
No. I mean, and you got to. And one thing about having depth, it allows you more time to press.
That's right.
I thought the defense was what was good. Charlton could not get the ball down low. and they had to shoot from outside 90% of the night.
Well, I watched their game against Atkinson County, and I saw that they didn't shoot very well from the outside, so we packed it in when we weren't pressing. We packed in 2-3 zone and forced them to shoot outside, and they didn't hit very many threes, so we were able to get rebound and run out with it.
Chase, tell me this, man, and I've seen it called several times last night, the 5-second rule. Now, it's different. You can't hold the ball. How does that? He has to. Somebody, when he approaches him, he still has to get rid of the ball within 5 seconds. Is that how the rule is?
Yeah, the defender has to be within like arm's reach of them for them to start counting.
And when they count, you can't just dribble in circles out there. You have to get rid of it in 5
Correct.
seconds. Well, man, that speeds the game up. I like that. You know, I thought it did, and that was called several times. I mean, that helps a great defensive team, and it also. When you just sitting there and a team's got a lead and they're trying to milk the clock, it'll help them get the ball back.
Right.
Let's talk about some of the girls. Which I know all of them special to you, but man, we had Zai last night was honored at the end of the girls' game. How many points has she scored?
Well, she scored 40 against Telfair in the opener.
And what was the final?
59-53.
So everybody else scored 19.
19.
Hey, man, I never heard that. That's got to be a record for the girls here in Clinch County.
No, I'm not sure. There's been some good players. You know, you had Sophia Small and Tara Williams and Rachel
Kathy
Morgan.
Willis,
and
yeah, man, piles of girls.
I'm not real sure about the records, but that's 40's a lot.
You know, I'm sure the school, but just the 40 to 19.
Yeah.
But and I thought Zai was a senior. She's not.
She's a junior, and then Angel McCrae's a junior, and she had 29 last night.
Oh yeah, she showed out in the second half. Now she kind of didn't get her ball game on, but the second half she stole like 4 or 5 in a row and scored 10. Boom, just like that.
And those two work so well together.
Man, that passing, there's no selfishness.
None.
Chase.
None.
One will have it open all the way to the basket, and I couldn't. That's why I couldn't play. But I get hit in the head. They'll do that no-look pass at the last second, and I mean, like you say, they work great together.
They do. They really do.
And then you got Small. That's man. She plays great defense along with Kara Sue. Wesley comes in, and I mean, you got a lot of good
Nyla
talent.
West.
And
Mayon Grady's a good freshman that's coming up.
Man,
a lot
she's
of
coming.
potential.
She can handle the ball real well.
She can handle the ball.
Well, man, that's going to get us to our second break, and then we're going to come back and talk some more girls basketball. We'll be right back.
Camping World of Valdosta, located in Lake Park, is your one-stop destination for all your camping needs. Stop by to see your dreams of quality time with your family become a reality. Whether it's tailgating with your air-conditioned camper, taking a trip to the mountains or beach with your family, or driving your motorhome to a faraway destination, Camping World has it all. Let us put you and your family in a camper for as little as $99 per month. And remember, when you buy a camper from Camping World of Valdosta, you receive a free Elite Good Sam membership, roadside assistance, and travel assist for 1 year.
Since 1972, Popeyes has been serving up mouth-watering, delicious, hot, and mild fried chicken and chicken tenders from its Louisiana kitchen. You know about our great chicken, but have you tried our tasty seafood? All of our menu items come with a Southern style all their own. On your way to or after the game, stop by Popeyes, and remember, we can handle all your special event catering needs. Conveniently located on Memorial Drive in Waycross, Popeyes puts a piece of Louisiana in every single meal.
Homerville Jewelers on East Dame Avenue is your headquarters for bridal and baby registry. If you're looking for that special gift for the bride and groom or that perfect gift for the new baby, look no further. We also have a variety of diamonds, gold, sterling silver, watches, and necklaces, and can perform jewelry repair. No need to shop out of town. We can supply all of your gift and jewelry needs. Let Vicki Young and staff serve you at Homerville Jewelers, East Dame Avenue, Homerville. Mike's Golf Carts and Power Sports in Douglas has the cheapest prices in South Georgia and a huge inventory of new and used gas and electric golf carts and off-road vehicles. Mike's also has parts and accessories and proudly serves customers across the states of Georgia, Florida, and Alabama. Whether you stop into our store or shop with us online, we have everything you need for Can-Am, E-Z-GO, Club Car, and Yamaha. 0% financing available for qualified customers. Mike's Golf Carts and Power Sports in Douglas, Georgia.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Sports Talk. I'm here, Alan Hanley. I'm here with Chase Daniels. I'm Alan Hanley. We're here on Creekbox TV, and I'm talking with Chase about the girls basketball team, man. He's 2-0. Now, you've never been a head coach at the varsity level, right, Chase?
Soccer.
Well, other than soccer, kickball. But now, this is your first head coach of basketball, and I mean, you coach. You're one of the assistant head coaches, like on the football. You were over athletics at the middle school, the athletic director, and for years over there, and you've coached. I think they won 3 or 4 championships in a row in football when you were over there coaching there, and you just don't coach middle school because when that season gets over in October, then you full time at the varsity. You're doing it both, and then you get to go full time on the varsity, man. And I know, Brooklyn and the 2 kids, man, you're coming right out of football every night, and now you're into basketball. How's that going, man? That's got to. You can't, when they call you, when Brooklyn said, man, I need a gallon of milk, you just say, I got it.
Yeah, I'll get it after practice on my way home.
That's right, man.
But she's very supportive, and my girls love basketball. Braylon's very excited about playing rec ball, and
they've always played and competed out at the rec park, man. And I know you probably carry them to the gym half the time with you to practice.
I do.
So, that's time that you can have with them. But is there any difference with the girls basketball? What kind of mentality do you have? In the football, you say, look, man, you got to go down and hit somebody and tackle them. In basketball, you can't do that. I mean, what's the difference there, Chase, coaching-wise?
Not a whole lot of difference, really. And I tell my girls, I don't coach girls or boys. I just coach Panthers,
That's right.
And they're all student athletes, and we want them to be successful and push yourself, and hopefully, through basketball, learn life lessons that will help them be better people.
Man, and that's what every parent wants. A lot of these girls, I talked to A.C. Cooper last week, and a lot of these girls and boys, they're single parents. So you're not only a coach, you're actually a step parent to a lot of these kids. You've been there when you stop at the store. Some of them, some have money, some don't.
That's
but
right.
Everybody gets something.
Yeah, and like tomorrow night, we're having to get together at my house after practice with finger foods and all the players and their parents. So we're just trying to build a big family atmosphere. The biggest thing with girls and boys is I have to be a lot more mindful. I can't just run into the locker room, I have to send my assistant, which I got great assistants, but I have to send Coach Gray in, and just say, even though they're told and they know not to, change right after the game until I talk to them and get out of the locker room, I still have to send her in and say, make sure, double check before I go in, things like that,
And Coach Gray, Chase, tell us who all helps you coach the varsity.
Well, Cynthia Gray's been an assistant. She's been there a few years. She's still my assistant, and then we hired J.D. Quinn this year.
Man, you couldn't have 2. Both of them coached when I was at the rec park, and the kids and the parents loved both of them.
They're what's not to love? They're great people. They're obviously great coaches, but they're just great people.
Man, they are. J.D. does a great job. You got Cynthia there to help. She knows to talk, the girl talk, man, and that's just a great group of coaches you have. When's the next game we got coming up?
We go to Waycross Thursday, and we're playing early at 1 o'clock because they're out of school, and they moved it's a Christmas tournament, and they moved the game up.
So you'll play at 1 o'clock Thursday. I know Creekbox, the next time we'll have y'all on will be the 30th of December. We usually don't start till after the 1st, but last night, man, it was convenient. Usually, we just did football a week ago, and man, now I enjoy basketball. I like football, but man, basketball, the time flies by because there's always points being scored.
That's right, yep.
And I like it. Like last night when you'd press I'd score, and then I'd be looking for the other number, and I'd look up, and somebody else has already stole the ball and scored, and I have to ask Kerry Kite down there filming who scored the last
Well,
point.
I hope you have to keep asking.
Yeah, I guarantee you. So you play Thursday. I know that you were 2-0, but how many games did we lose due to football?
Well, we didn't lose any. We just had to reschedule
That's
them,
right.
and I think it's 2, Turner and Pearson.
Now, is there a disadvantage to that, you think, Chase? Because, I mean, you look, and you usually play 2 games a week, maybe 3. I know last year, later in the season, when you don't have depth, it'll come back. We'd play on Monday, Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday. That's 4 games a week, man. That's a lot of basketball.
And that's a lot of running.
Now that the season has started, do you, practice-wise, do you try to keep them fresh? I mean, are you certain, like, we're going to do this, run this many, or do you look at, all right, we've had a rough couple of games, we're going to kind of take it off today? Is that how you do it?
Yeah, I eased up a little bit on their legs and did a little more shooting and a little more mental stuff, like making sure they knew the plays and things like that today.
Well, man, do they go in the weight room now, Chase?
No, we don't go. We don't go during the season.
Is that just off season? You'll do that in off season?
Well, I wouldn't mind them going in the weight room some, but I think just right now, around Christmas time, they just kind of slowed up.
Now, when we play Thursday, when will our next game be? Friday?
Friday in Edison.
Calhoun. Man, what time's that game?
6.
So that means you'll be loading up about 1.
About 1.
And then eating in Bainbridge.
Somewhere.
Man, and then after Friday, where do you play Saturday?
We don't play Saturday.
Well, that's good, man. I mean, that's a long bus ride.
I think we got Turner Monday.
Turner Monday in Turner. Now you're going to Calhoun. They're the defending state champions, right?
I think they're ranked in the top 3 too.
Man,
they might be number 1.
They had a great team last year. I know me, David, and Scott, we all went to VSU and watched the game. Man, we had a big time. That was some great basketball, and man, we're looking forward to doing that. When you go to VSU, man, it's just the crowd is so big and excitement. I know the girls want to do that, man, and you got potential to do it. That's going to lead us into another break, and we're going to come back and talk some more basketball. We'll be right back.
Lutz, Brown, Pigler, and Manley Insurance Agency is locally owned and has been a part of the Homerville, Clinch County community for many years. We make it a priority to know our clients on a personal basis and take pride in customizing insurance coverage for the particular needs of each customer. We offer all lines of insurance, including auto, home, business, life insurance, annuities, and bonds. Lutz, Brown, Pigler, and Manley Insurance Agency, East Dame Avenue, Homerville. Go Panthers! Winky's Southern Styles in Homerville is the go-to place for custom embroidery and vinyl transfer designs. Whether it's t-shirts, caps, or special Christmas items, Winky's will make it happen. Go by our location at 44 East Elna Street in Homerville and see Lenora for embroidery and vinyl transfer. Winky's Southern Styles supports the Panthers in their quest for another state championship. Go Panthers! At Burt CPAs, helping small businesses with their accounting needs is our business. We have offices in Homerville, Waycross, Alma, and Baxley. Burt's professionals are ready to serve you no matter your location. We are your team for accounting, bookkeeping, tax, and financial advice. In Homerville, call firm partner Adam Toll, 912-490-7142.
Dairy Queen is a proud part of our local communities and is cheering our sports teams on to championship seasons. Drop by before and after the game to say hello to Mr. Ash and his entire crew and enjoy the full Dairy Queen menu, including our famous grilled burgers, artisan-style sandwiches, and chicken strips. Cool off with our renowned smoothies, slushies, malts, and iced coffees. Try our fabulous desserts and take an ice cream cake home for that special occasion, or just to treat the family. Dine in or take out at Dairy Queen locations in Homerville, Blackshear, Folkestone, and Fernandina Beach. See you at the DQ.
You're watching Creekbox TV.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Creekbox TV. We're here on Sports Talk. I'm the host, Alan Henley. I'm here with my good buddy, Chase Daniels, the head girls basketball coach at Clinch County High School, the new head. You've got 2 games, 2-0. If you quit now, you're undefeated.
Undefeated.
Hey, man, we touched a little bit on this. Zy Johnson last night, she's over 1,000 points, and man, they were telling what she's gonna get. I thought she was a senior, and man, she's a junior. Chase, how many points does Zy actually have?
Well, she was 6 away going into Telfair, and she scored 40. So that put her at 34 over 1,000, and then 16 last night. So she's got 150 if I'm doing 1,050 if I'm doing my math right.
Man, and that's how hard is that to do in 3 years? I mean,
I have no clue because I didn't even score 100.
I think I didn't even play, but I played B team. I think I was 0 for 4 at the free throw line. I don't think I scored none.
But you know, that's a testament, obviously, how great of a player she is, but also her playing on a good team. Because if she doesn't have good teammates, everybody could, you know, double up on her or whatever. But
we had that happen last year when Angel went down at the end of the year. And man, like you say, when you got a one-headed snake out there, it's just, you know, it's easy to control that. But man, we're fortunate, and now you got Mama out there getting some experience that we can move the ball around. You didn't struggle none last night to do that. But we also have another girl,
Angel McCray. I think she has 835 points. She's 165 away from 1,000, and the way she scored 29 last night, so the way she's averaging, she'll get it 3/4 of the way through this season, you know. I mean, that's not, I've talked with both girls, that was never their ultimate goal, but what a great accolade to have, you know. And I mean, they're appreciative of it, and they're excited about the opportunity. And I mean, I've got all the confidence in the world that we're going to have 2 girls, because I think Angel's going to hit it too. And
man, you look around at teams all over the state, just to have 1 girl like that, we got an opportunity to have 2, man. I'm safe to say that's never been done here at Clinch County, you know.
Those 2 girls are well known in the state. Their jersey numbers are 1 and 2, and everybody talks about it. I mean, it's metaphoric and everything. I mean, it's 1 and 2, you know, and it doesn't matter which one you call 1 or which one you call 2. It's a dynamic duo, and like I said, they've got really good teammates too. So, I mean, maybe we'll just keep the ball rolling the way it's going.
Man, I hope you do. And getting back to Chet, we talk about some of the parents of these kids. You got a great group of parents.
Oh, man.
And that makes your job a lot easier, man.
We have parents that are up there, my mom included. I mean, they're painting the locker room before the season. They've got Erica Cotton, Doreen Johnson. They've all came in and, like, painted the lockers. They've fixed up individual hangers. They've got their uniforms hanging in the locker rooms. They've got new products in the locker room for them, new shower curtains. I mean, they're doing a lot for them.
How many seniors do you have on this?
We got 3, and they're all really, really good key players. 3 seniors.
That is Small.
Sanaa Small, which is Sophia's daughter.
That's right.
And Nyla West and Shanatica Wesley.
So Kersu's just a junior
She's
also.
just a junior.
Man, boy, that makes your job easy.
It does.
Yeah, and Small mother was
one of the best.
Oh man, you talking about dribbling and can shoot. She could have probably played in the WNBA a little bit. She got hurt.
Yeah. She went to college and was doing really well in college.
She was, and she's another great parent to have, man.
Yeah, we've got really, really good parents.
You don't have to worry about stopping and getting nothing to eat. With parents like that, you can eat every away game.
That's right.
Well, man, Chase, I know it's hard. You've been practicing football. Now you're into basketball, man. Congratulations on being the head coach and being 2-0. We'll have you back here in a couple of weeks. We're going to get you to bring your seniors in and everybody on your team over the season, man. And I know the girls love that. They get excited, you know, and it makes a lot more people watch Creek Box when you have the kids on.
That's right. It's all about the kids.
That's right. It's all about that. Children's and dogs, man, the people love that. You just can't. But, man, before we get out of here, I want to remind everybody to subscribe to our YouTube channel for notifications and updates. That way, if you subscribe to it, when we have an event like a girls' basketball game that we're doing, we'll send out a text message and it'll remind you to tune in and what time. once again, Chase, man, I appreciate it, brother. I'm Alan Henley. We'll see you next week.
You're watching Creekbox TV.